Hello everyone, welcome. In this lesson, we are going to look at the types of visualization in Power BI. After that, we are going to look at good and bad visualization, and also we are going to look also at visual vocabulary to know the kind of visualization you use for the kind of measure that you want to show. So let's look at the type of visualization in Power BI. So this is Microsoft's documentation on visualization in Power BI. So we have the area chart. So this shows this visualization and what they are used for, right? So multi-row cards, so combo charts, decomposition tree, and so many of them donut charts, funnel charts, gate charts. So these are the visualizations available on Power BI, key influential, so KPI. So there are so many of them. Maps, so ArcGIS map, Azure maps. So there are so many maps, field map, shape map. So there are so many visuals, matrix table, pie chart. There are so many of these available in Power BI. This documentation shows us what we use them for and what kind of analysis do we use them to do. So there is another link here. We call it is done by it's called visual reference by SQL BI. So this shows us all the kind of visual we can reference for different kind of things that we want to just represent. For comparisons, let me click on this again. For comparisons, you can see all the charts you can use for comparisons here according to hierarchy. So change over time is available there. Ranking, spatial, like maps and all that. Flow, parts to whole ratio, distribution, and so correlation, filter. So everything that you need to do, right? So everything you need to show, if it's comparisons, so it's just there. Just go leverage on this. Just take it, just look at this and be the best that you can be in terms of visualization. So no need to overthink it. Just reference this document, then you see the best visual for the best visual for a measure that you want to show. So, right, after looking at this, I would also like us to look at a type of bad visualization. So a bad visualization. Let's see. So that we can learn from it. So this is an example of bad visualization. So see this visualization, for example, right? So it also tells us why it's bad. Let's see why this is bad. Okay, it says Sydney comes first with this figure 5416 runs at an average of this. So it produced some of the more prolific like this, and this. So what this is saying, let's see why this is bad. Okay, let's quickly look at why it is bad. But let's even look at it as a whole. Let's view this on ourselves. Right, let's just view the chart ourselves. We know why this is bad. So this runs here is 45416. That's the number of runs. Why this run here is 4501? It's showing that this number is higher than this, just mere looking at it. So this is 3938. It's showing that 3938 is actually higher than 5000. So this is one thing that is bad about this visual, right? If that is only what we can pick out, so it's totally, it's not good at all. It's totally bad. So this one now, these colors, the first thing I will pick out here is that these colors are similar. So it's very difficult to differentiate between the wickets, yeah, and the AVE. So it's very difficult to differentiate. So the colors are too similar. So that is what I can pick out of there. So you just have to take note of all of this. Let's see which one is coming up again. Yeah. Let me go to another chart. Like this one. This one is entirely bad. For me, I can't take any information from here. There is nothing. There's nothing just. So it's very difficult for anyone to look into this to see what is happening here. So it's just a whole lot of designs flying everywhere. So, okay. So dialect map of India. Let's see what that is showing. This is just colors everywhere. And those colors are too similar. So you can't know which is what. This also. So this white ticket prices on the long haul flights have plummeted. So I'm not seeing, it's very difficult to see why it has plummeted here. I'm not really seeing, I can't really make sense of this data. So any presentation you present that at a glance, the person looking at it can't make sense out of it is a bad visual. Yeah. So let's modify this link to show good data visualization. So I think we can get that good data visualization. Oh, wow. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, this is still bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, let's just search online. Or better still, let's go to our visual vocabulary. On our visual vocabulary, we'll see some examples of. Okay, this is also showing so what we can use for what. So deviation, right? This is showing. So this is also what you can explore. Change over time. You can see the kind of scatter plot, correlation. You can use scatter plot and all of that. Change over time. A line graph. Line graph is always the best to show trends. Line graph is always the best. So part to whole ratio, you can see some columns charts there, donut charts, tree map. So this is also available on Power BI, which I'm also going to share here. So you will see everything. So you will go in and see the live charts themselves, correlation, ranking. So this is really nice. So you just go through this and you see how you can better explore this to give you the best, and you can visualize as much as you can just to get the best of the best. So this is really nice. I think you should go through this before you start visualizing your reports on Power BI. So that will be all for this lesson. See you in the next lesson.